every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night before.
Good evening, friends. So happy you were joining us right in the comfort of your homes. Welcome to Watauga Habitat for Humanity's 9th annual Blueprints and Bowties. We are broadcasting live from our very own Restore. I'm Allison Jennings, Director of Development for Watauga Habitat. While we miss seeing you all in person, and we definitely miss the acclaimed auctioneer Jesse Miller, we are grateful that on this Giving Tuesday that you have welcomed us into your homes.
Very own Restore.
Because after all, home is what we are all about. All the proceeds from tonight's event supports safe and affordable housing right here in Watauga County. And I think we all agree that what everyone needs right now is a safe place to call home. Giving Tuesday was created in 2012 as a simple idea, a day that encourages people to do good, And over the past several years, it's grown into a global movement that inspires hundreds of millions of people to give, to collaborate, to celebrate generosity. Whether it's making someone smile, helping a neighbor or a stranger out, or showing up for an issue that we care about, like affordable housing, or giving some of what we have to those who need our help. Every act of generosity counts, and everyone has something to give. So sit back and enjoy the show. For optimal viewing options, we recommend using 2 devices. You can watch the event on your computer or another device, and you can follow our online auction on your phone. Visit WataugaHabitat.org to find us. So grab a beverage and a snack, and we will be back to join you at 6:30. Enjoy the music and the slideshow in the meantime. And welcome again to our Watauga Habitat for Humanity's 9th annual Blueprints and Bow Ties.
It's like the world is on our side. Nothing can bring me down tonight. And ooh, baby, when we're together, you and I, your touch sends chills down my spine. Alright, I got a brand new love. Take me away, girl, to a new level. It's 7 on earth, on earth. I found an angel among us. Ooh,
Now you're gone and all I have is time. And though you're not here anymore, I still think about you. 'Cause baby, yeah, I didn't forget you. Hey, no, I didn't forget you, baby. I know we drifted so far apart. And I know we both made a brand new start. I saw you walking and talking with another guy. And I wish you happiness, but sometimes I wonder why. Why after all this time, you're still on my mind. 'Cause baby, yeah, I didn't forget you. Oh, I didn't forget you, baby. Cause after all this time, you're still on my mind. Oh, I'll never forget you, baby. Oh, I'll never forget you, baby. Oh, I'll never forget you. Oh, I'll never forget you, baby. I'll never forget. I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell your mama, I tell your papa too. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. I'm gonna tell you that I need you. I need you every day. You'll get weary of my touch, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I want you. I wanna let you know, oh, you're the only one for me, no one else. I'm gonna shout it out, yeah, up on the mountaintop. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. Oh, there's something deep inside, yeah, that really makes me wanna speak my mind, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my lips,
Well, hello, Boone and Watauga County, the high country area. My name's Alex Hooker. I'm the executive director for Watauga Habitat, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight for my first virtual fundraising event. This is a big night for us. It's the perfect weather for a virtual fundraiser. Sit by the fire, have a beverage or two, and then just bid on stuff, all to help a good cause, which is what we're here to do. So, first off, I would like to say to whoever is bidding on the Milwaukee chainsaw to take a chill pill. That would look good in my garage, and it's not going to work if you keep upbidding me on that item. So I just wanted to start with that. Secondly, I just wanted to thank everybody that worked very hard to put this together. It was a lot of work, something new that we're trying. It was something new that everybody's trying in these strange days. So hopefully this is our first and last virtual event. We will see. It'd be nice to be back in person next year, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks to all the donors who helped make this happen by all the good items that we've got to auction off tonight. And thanks to you for being here, because that's what's going to make it all work. So we appreciate all that. And to Carl and Marie for the expertise for making all this happen, because we certainly couldn't do it without them. So I'm going to start off and talk a little bit about Habitat in general and what we're doing locally, and then I'm going to hand it off to our board president, Pat McGuire. So on the macro level, Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit organization that helps deserving and hardworking families become homeowners. We work in 1,400 communities in the U.S. and over 70 countries globally. Around the world, 1.6 million people, billion people, or roughly the size of the U.S. and China combined, live in inadequate housing. And so Habitat's mission and vision is essentially a world where everybody has a decent place to live. And so with that vision, we essentially, we know that a house is more than just four walls and a roof. If we build a house for somebody, it's a game changer for that family. And so children do better in school. They just don't have to worry about as much when they have stable housing. Families feel better about themselves when they have stable housing and a nice house. People feel safe and secure in a house when they have stable housing, adequate, affordable housing. Affordable housing takes a lot of the unknowns out of bills that might be coming. If you have an energy efficient home where you know that your power bills aren't going to be $500 in 1 month, that does a lot to make families know that they're not going to have these big unknowns coming. And you can be comfortable in that house. Children are healthier, they're not dealing with mold issues and other things that they may have in other living situations. So the house they get with a Habitat house is an affordable, safe, secure, adequate home. So we work on our vision in multiple ways, and that the first is that we build houses and repair houses for people that need it. We provide education for the homeowners. They do financial literacy training. We've done situations where they have done wills, where they see the importance of having a will and making sure that everything's taken care of. It's a lot of times that's not something that a lot of people have thought about, and we were lucky enough to have an attorney come in. And we talk about insurance, different things where people just see things a little bit differently when you become a homeowner, and we try to help them with that. And we advocate on the local, state, and government level. There's a big advocacy movement with Habitat to help provide, really to help solve a lot of the problems that we have with inadequate and the lack of affordable housing locally, globally, on the state level. And that's a big important part of what Habitat in general does. Locally, we've built 29 homes in Watauga County, and about 40, we've contributed to 40 homes internationally through our tithe program, which is something that all Habitats do. We are finishing up the first phase of Greenwood, which is our 20-acre development out by Green Valley School. And we'll start the second phase in there. Hopefully in the spring. The county is helping us with that. We just got a big gravel donation from Vulcan. So we'll push that road in there and be able to do the next 10 homes in that area. So we're looking forward to doing that in the spring. We've opened up our application process for the next homeowner. So that runs through February 15th. So we will be accepting applications for the 32nd home that we're building. And despite everything that's been going on with COVID, our restore has just been humming along. We really thank the donors and the patrons that have helped make that work through these trying times, because that is our #1 fundraiser. And the idea behind the restore is that it pays for all the administrative costs for the affiliate, so that every dollar that you give goes straight to programming. So it goes towards building houses rather than paying for buildings and heat and those types of things. So we feel fortunate where we are, and we know we can do a lot more, and we're going to continue to do that. And with your help tonight, we will be able to do it better and faster. So I knew that there weren't going to be able, or people weren't going to be able to ask questions directly, so we had some sent in from the community. So I was just going to answer some of the questions that came in. The first one, let's see, Berta in Sampson. So Berta, her question is, what does it take to build a Habitat house? That's a great question, Berta. So first of all, you need a homeowner. So that's part of the application process we just talked about. We need a construction supervisor. We're lucky to have 3 that share those duties. One of them is right over there looking at me. It's nice to have him here. Nice to have all of them on board. And if you come out, you'll get to meet all of them if you build on your particular days. And we build on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So call the office, call Allison if you want to set up a volunteer opportunity or volunteer day. We'd love to have you. And we need lots of volunteers. That's the next one. Who build, serve on committees, bring snacks, just whatever volunteers could do. Our board members are volunteers. So that's the next thing. Generous donors, sponsors, people who give materials, money, land, whatever they can do to help the cause, stuff in the restore. And a community of supporters, businesses, corporations, civic groups, you know, all those. It's basically the community that makes it work. So Berta, that's a great question. We appreciate that. Patsy in Meat Camp asks, what's the average Habitat home in Watauga County cost? Right now they're about $130,000. It's going to go up a little bit with what's going on with lumber, so hopefully that stuff will all come back. We'll see how that goes. But $130,000. Thank you, Patsy. Deirdre in Triplet has a question. Do homeowners pay for their houses? That's a very good question, and yes, they do, Deirdre. Homeowners pay for their house. They make monthly payments. We typically do a 30-year loan, no interest. I can break down how they pay it, but it gets a little bit convoluted. But they do pay essentially the cost of the house. So that's what we require them to pay back over a 30-year mortgage. Let's see, I'll do one more, and then we'll get Pat out here to talk to you a little bit. What's a good one here? Here's one. Leon in Cove Creek's got a question. He says, isn't that the organization that Jimmy Carter started? It's a good question, but I hate to say you're wrong about that, Leon. A wealthy businessman, Millard Fuller, was the one that started Habitat in 1976. But Jimmy Carter and Rosalind have both been some of our biggest supporters and advocates over the years, and they really helped put Habitat on the map. So I think a lot of credit goes to what they've done for Habitat. They still do their builds every year. So they've been a great asset to our organization. So thank you. It's been nice to be able to talk to you for a little bit. We appreciate you coming out. Y'all go bid, do your thing, and I'll see you here at the end. All right, and Allison's gonna say something real quick. I'm gonna just shuffle to the side, so thanks, guys.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Allison Jennings, Director of Development for Habitat for Humanity, and I'm just back for a brief moment. Thank you so much, Alex. That was great questions that people are asking, and if you have any more, you can ask them in our Facebook Live feed, and we'll try to get to those. Wanted to remind you once again to go to WataugaHabitat.org and check out our silent auction. Things are really heating up in there, and I see there are several people bidding on that Weekend Warrior package. I don't know, Patrick, if you're going to win that one or not. So it is now my pleasure to introduce to you our board president and extraordinary volunteer, Pat McGuire. Pat started as a board member about the time that I started my job. And she's just been great to work with, and I'm just so excited to have her here tonight. Come on up, Pat.
Good evening. So glad to be with you guys tonight, and certainly encouraged at all the good things happening tonight in our virtual Blueprints and Bow Ties. It is unusual, but just wanted to talk a little bit about what it means to be a volunteer. Certainly it is gratifying to be a volunteer for Habitat. And certainly I started volunteering probably about 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I don't want to tell my age, but started volunteering with High Country Association of Realtors on the job site, building houses, and just thoroughly enjoyed it very, very much. Was asked about 4 years ago if I would be and serve on the board, and I gladly accepted. And then this October, I have become the board president. I will say that's intimidating. Certainly because I follow Tim Harris and Janice Copenhaver, and they have done a stellar job. Certainly that's huge shoes to fill, but I am certainly thankful that I am able to serve as the board president. Currently in our Greenwood community, out in the Green Valley community area out there, we have 8 homes. We're on our 8th home right now. We've got 7 completed. All of those houses have been built with volunteer support. We do need volunteers. Currently we have 3 supervisors on the job site that's working hard, Jim Rogers and Mike Reynolds and Mike Jennings doing a fabulous job with our volunteers. Certainly it's unprecedented times with COVID, but we're doing a great job out there to continue to build homes for people that need adequate housing. I would ask that if anybody would want to volunteer, certainly if you want to volunteer on the job site, we also have committees here that we would love to have filled with community members. Our Resource Development Committee, the Finance Committee, Construction Committee, Restore Committee, and certainly Family Selection Committee all need volunteers to support these committees. My passion is family selection. I have just been very thankful to be able to go out and interview families as once they submit an application, we go into their home, we talk with them, we see their need, we get acquainted with them, and then certainly follow them through the process to the closing table. One thing I do want to reiterate is that I hear in the community quite often that we're giving away houses, free houses. We do not do that. It is a process that they go through where the homeowners have to volunteer 250 hours, so it's not a free house. We are giving them a hand up, certainly not a handout. So I would encourage you to please consider volunteering. We are taking applications for our next house, which will begin in 2021. So if you are interested in completing an application for our next build, please go to our website, wataugahabitat.org. Certainly we appreciate your support. Please continue to volunteer and come out. Please support virtually the bidding process tonight, because we are just really excited about all the good things that Allison and her crew has done. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. You wouldn't really believe what's going on behind the scenes here. I mean, we're all trying to play it safe with COVID-19, and normally on a night like tonight for Blueprints and Bow Ties, last year we had 180 people in this building. And I would leave someone out, obviously, if I started thanking everyone, but it was a great night. And, you know, we host the event here at the Restore, but we knew that we had to do it again this year, and so we're doing this virtually. In our, I don't know, Alex, you could probably tell me how many square feet this building is, and there are 8 of us in here, socially distancing and wearing a mask.
13,000.
Thank you, Alex, thank you. You can see we're relaxing a little more. You've been such a welcoming audience, and we're just so glad to be in your homes tonight. Wanted to remind you again about the link to the silent auction. Go to wataugahabitat.org and keep bidding on those items. Every penny that you donate for those auction bids supports affordable housing right here in our community. So I wanted to, you scroll that down a little bit, Carl? Thank you. We've got Carl Moore and Marie Mack, some awesome Boone Business Exchange people, if you know who I'm talking about. They're here behind the scenes. So wanted to remind you again, this is Giving Tuesday. It's a chance, we had a chance to give thanks on Thursday and did quite a bit of Cyber Monday shopping, and now is Giving Tuesday. So please give generously, and thank you so much. So those of you that live in Boone know what happened last night, or if you watch Ray's Weather, you knew way ahead of time what was happening. And we got a bit of snow. Normally, I look really forward to lots of snow, but today of all days, I'm like, you know, we really didn't want that to stop any of the 8 of us, and it was supposed to be 9 of us here tonight. And one of those guests was Amy Barker. Amy and her family was our most recent family that moved into their Habitat home. And I can't tell you what a joy it has been getting to know Amy and David and Nathan and Callie. We all gathered up, September 2019, seems like yesterday, but it was a few months back, and Blitz built a home for the Barkers, and we were able, you'll hear more about that later, and we were able to really get to know the family. And Amy and David worked so hard to help build their own home, each of them putting in several hundred hours of what we call sweat equity to help build that house. And Nathan and Callie were there handing out thank you notes and just being overall entertaining. So Amy sent me an email because she couldn't get here tonight because of the snow. And I don't have my glasses, but I'm going to do my best. She says, hey, Allison, she was planning on coming tonight, but her husband David could not get away from work because he has to salt and push snow on lots of roads that really need it. And she said, you can imagine what my Habitat home would look like if she left Nathan and Callie there by themselves. And I think they're both under the age of 8 or 9. Amy, you can let us know on Facebook Live how old they are. But Amy wanted me to say that it's been absolutely wonderful, that she had the most wonderful time building her house with the Blitz build in September 2019, along with Tom Gertie and the Habitat Road Trip Crazies. And she said what was wonderful was working with all the different people that we got to meet, and she met from all over the United States. So she wants to thank everyone. Thank you, Tom, for being a part of that. And it was just such an inspirational weekend. So I want to remind you once again that you can visit our website, wataugahabitat.org, for a link to the auction. And of course, you're either viewing us out there on YouTube or Facebook. I also want to take an opportunity to thank our sponsors, and I want to thank especially Mass General Store. Mass General Store has been supportive of us for many, many years, and they actually, Alex, you'll know more of the details, they actually, years ago, sponsored one of a Whole House, was it a Whole House sponsorship? Yes, it was, in our Greenwood community. And even during COVID, when Mass General Store had to shut down for our shelter in place, they still found a way to give back. And they are our main sponsor for tonight. And we also thank Blue Ridge Energy and the many, many others. And you can read all about those who are sponsoring us on our website with a link to the auction website. So thank you again to our sponsors, and thank you to everyone. Now, if you felt like you have enough stuff and you really don't want to bid on any auction items, then you can go to that website, and there's a little button up top that says donate. And you can just give a donation of any amount that you would like. No amount is too small. So please, Giving Tuesday, please consider giving back. So we are now at the moment that I've been waiting for since last December, when I called Tom Gertie up, and I was waiting for a reason to call him and to invite him back to these wonderful mountains. And I said, Tom, we want you to be our keynote speaker on Giving Tuesday, December 1st. And Tom said, what? That's like over a year from now. I'm like, I know, but I'm a long-range planner. And so Tom put it on his calendar, and of course he kept his word. And you know, Tom has always said when he works on our build sites that the #1 rule is to keep, don't hurt Tom. And I assured him that if he came here during these COVID times, that we would make sure Tom was safe. So Tom Gertie, if you'd like to come on up for just a minute, I want to do a little better introduction. This is my friend Tom Gertie. And how are we doing, Carl, on the camera? This is my friend Tom Gertie, and he is part of a group called the Habitat Road Trip Crazies. And it's over 50 contractors and skilled laborers, volunteers that gather together in different places all over the United States, and they blitz build a home. And that is the home that Amy Barker is living in now, and her family. So I'm just going to hand it all over to Tom. I know that you will enjoy hearing what he has to say tonight. And thank you, Tom.
A little housekeeping here. Allison, thank you. I thank you for what you guys do every day, you and the staff here and the volunteers here. I thank you for everything you do to move the world forward, move the world one step on. Before we get started, I want to share something with you. This mask thing is really a challenge, but if you have to go mask, I think you need to go cool. And my daughter gave me, for my birthday, the coolest mask ever. I mean, if you're going to go, you may as well go cool. And okay. I really appreciate that introduction, and I can't wait to hear what I have to say. The challenge. The challenge tonight is to aspire to inspire before you expire. Life is about passion. Life is about enthusiasm. Life is about excitement. Don't get me wrong, you have to do your homework, but it's passion that sells. It's passion that makes the difference. I want to tell you about a couple that fully understood the power and magic of passion. I want to tell you about the founders of Habitat for Humanity, Millard and Linda Fuller. The Fullers, lives weren't doing great, By some accounts, they had a wonderful life. Financially, they had done great. The problem is, financial success is not everything. They had financial success, but their life had no significance. And that's what was giving them trouble. Their family was in trouble, their marriage wasn't doing great, and they sat down and talked about what the problem was. And they came to the realization that they were chasing the dollar, and that was causing their problems. They were making an impression, but they really weren't making an impact anywhere. And they struggled with that. Well, they decided that the thing they needed to do was move away from this materialistic world, give what they had to help the world be a better place, but then they committed to ending substandard housing in the world. Now, they went and told their friends, and a lot of their friends thought they were crazy. Of course, crazy is not a bad thing sometimes. But they took their passion and decided that everybody in the world needed a safe, dry, affordable home. And they moved forward with that, and they took it on with a vengeance. Well, I had lunch a few years ago with Linda Fuller. It was shortly after Habitat had dedicated their 250,000th home. And she was telling the story at the table to somebody that didn't know about it. And she said, yeah, when we told our friends, they laughed at us. She said, 250,000 houses later, they're not laughing anymore. Now we're talking millions of homes and millions of lives have changed because of that passion, because they took what they believed and ran with it. I was asked to volunteer the first time in 1989 on the very first home that the Habitat affiliate in Lynchburg, Virginia, where I'm from, was going to build. And I was excited about it because I was a general contractor and I have some carpentry skills, but I also like helping people get a hand up. And this mission made me believe that they had figured it out. It's not a giveaway program. People work for it. So I was excited to work on it. And Habitat took off in Lynchburg. Our town of about 60 or 65,000 people at the time, for some reason it just clicked. And now, just over 30 years later, we've built 308 homes in Lynchburg, Virginia, this little burg of 60 or 65,000 people. 308 homes. People now have safe, dry, affordable houses because of that passion that Linda and Millard took on. Well, because things were going so well in Lynchburg, we kind of became a victim of our success. We were struggling a little bit because how do you get attention for house number 124? How do you get attention for house number 178? How do you reach new people? And we discovered it took events. We discovered that people will come out if it's something different and special. And we started about every other year doing a special event. We would frame up a couple houses over a weekend. Leap year, we decided there was one extra day. So we may as well build one extra house, and we started at midnight with highway stanchion lights up and around the site. And by 6 in the evening, on the evening news, we dedicated the house complete. And then somebody wanted for his birthday to have his family come in and work on a Habitat house with him, and he wrote a check for the house, his 80th birthday. And we started the house at 6 in the morning, and at 3:59 in the afternoon, the house was complete with a certificate of occupancy complete. Because of passion, because of an event, because of something just a little bit different. We did a couple other projects. One was a house where we went to all the colleges and tried to find as many different nationalities as possible to work on the same house. We ended up with 40 different countries represented on one house, and those countries flew around the perimeter of the lot. We did two of the most powerful projects I ever worked on. We worked with some special needs people as a workforce. They were the volunteer workforce to build the house. People that are lost in our system now suddenly became the center of our system. People that are often forgotten now realize that they too can change the world. That was the quote of one young girl after she finished working. She had some motor skill issues and was in a wheelchair, but she still participated. And she said, that proves we can do anything. And that all goes back to the passion of Millard and Linda Fuller that believe that anybody can help change the world. Anyway, we had such success in Lynchburg that a lot of people up and down the East Coast decided that they wanted to come to Lynchburg and find out what that was all about. So we had people coming in all the time helping and trying to find out why this little bird could do so well. Well, after a few years of that, we decided we had to pay it forward. We had to go out and help some other small communities because we had gotten so much help over the years. And a group of about 20 of us from Lynchburg decided we'd go down to Georgia and work on a blitz build. And we really liked it. We had a good time. We liked the feeling. So we decided we were going to do it once a year. Well, once a year suddenly wasn't enough. So we went to twice a year, 3 times a year. Now 3 or 4 times a year, we were on the road trying to help small communities turn up some excitement, start some excitement with Habitat for Humanity and help put some dry, safe, affordable housing together and help people buy their homes. We had a reporter travel with us one time, and he was going to do a story on Habitat and this crazy group of people that travels. He wrote in his story, he said, this group is a little bit crazy, but they know how to have fun helping people build and buy their home. Well, the crazy part stuck, and we officially became known as the Habitat for Humanity Road Trip Crazies. And I am the fearless and senseless leader of that group. We now travel the East Coast, mostly. But this reporter went further. He went on to say, it's hard to describe. He said, but the best description I can come up with is Mother Teresa meets Jimmy Buffett. I thought that's pretty good. I'll take that any day of the week. But what we found when we went out, at every affiliate we went out to, we heard the same narrative. We heard that we cannot get volunteers. There aren't enough people to help us build these houses, and there's so much need in our community. Well, what we would do is we'd help these smaller affiliates design events, blitz building events usually, accelerated blitz projects or building projects, and we'd help them design it, we'd help them market it, and then we'd come to their town and help put the project together. And every time we did it, people came out of the woodwork to help. One of the first ones we did was on the eastern shore of Virginia. And these people said that if we could get 8 people out on the site, that was a big day for us. Well, we helped them design a 3-day blitz build, 2 houses, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, Saturday morning on the site, 175 people from the community showed up. On Sunday, 125 people from the community showed up. And on Monday, which is the day people go back to work, there were 90 people out there helping this affiliate that said they couldn't get 8 or 10 people out on the site. We discovered everywhere we went, people are hungry to feel the feeling. People are hungry to feel that there's something more important than the 9 to 5. People are hungry to know that the world is a kinder and gentler place because they were here. We just have to make that step easy. We have to make that step one that people are willing to take. I have so many things I want to share with you. The people here in Boone have been doing a great job of putting homes together. There's a quote from Field of Dreams. James Earl Jones said, "If you build it, they will come." Millard and Linda Fuller proved that was right. They proved if you go out there and build it, they will come. They proved that combining compassion and passion, the world will change, and there's nothing you can't accomplish. And we all can do it. So, where do we go from here? This community is a healthy community. We found that out when we came to town and helped with the blitz build, and people came out of the woodwork to help. And these people running this affiliate and working and volunteering at this affiliate want to do more, but they need your help. They need you. They need your hands. They need your heart. They need your passion. They need your compassion. And yes, they need your money. But I am promising you a return. I am promising you a gift in return for however you participate out here. I like to call it a community opportunity. It's an opportunity to make your community better, but it's an opportunity to also make your life better. I have volunteered for over 30 years with Habitat for Humanity, and I've always thought I was giving. But I found out fairly quickly that I've received way more than I've given. And the best way I can help illustrate that is to tell you a couple stories of some blitz builds that the crazies have done. The first one happened in Tennessee. We were on the site on Friday prepping for the big Saturday blitz build where we expected over 100 people to help. And the couple that we were building a house with, they got off work and they came out to see what was going on and get ready for the next day. And they brought their 5 kids with them. We invited them up onto the floor system of the house, and we had snapped out lines where all the rooms were and getting ready for the next day, and the windows and doors. And so I started pointing out everything. I was pointing out to the family where the kitchen was, where the living room was, where the windows and doors were. But the woman wasn't paying attention to me. She didn't hear a word I said. She actually stood there and stared at the floor. And it was for the longest time. And finally, when she spoke, she said, "It is going to be so nice not to have to worry about falling through my kitchen floor." I never had to worry about that. I have never had to worry about falling through my kitchen floor. Second story I want to tell you is about a young man, 17-year-old student, at my high school in New Jersey. We went up there and did a blitz project where we built walls for a Habitat house on the campus, on the school campus. And we had about 110 high school students come out on Saturday morning, and we actually stood the walls up, tacked them up temporarily so the students could see what the house was going to look like and what the rooms were like. And at the end of the day, we asked all the students to sign the house because we said forever you were part of this family. You may never see this family again, but you're forever part of this home and this family. Well, I looked over in the living room, and the superintendent who had worked with us that afternoon, he was standing in the living room and staring at the header over the living room window. And he was mesmerized by it. And so I asked him, I said, "What's up?" And he pointed up to it and he said, "That kid." He said, "We didn't know he could feel anything. We thought we had lost him." And what that young man wrote on that header over that framing of that front window, he wrote, "I hope with every glance out this window, you will get a feeling of hope, because every nail that was driven with a sense of camaraderie, compassion, and most of all, love." This was a kid who the school system thought they couldn't reach. But he came out, helped change a family's life, and it affected him. It changed him. Did it change me seeing that? Yes, it changed me. The last story I'll tell you was in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We had spent 2 hot days building 2 homes, and at the end of the second day, we had a ceremony where everybody signed the back of a shutter that had volunteered on the job site, and the family, woman and her husband and 4 little stair-step kids, they put the shutter on the front window on the porch and then put the American flag on the post on the porch. And when the ceremony was over, this woman turned to the crowd of close to 100 people standing in what would soon be her front yard, and she said, I now know what the face of God looks like. I see it in every one of you." I still get chills reliving that moment. Their life changed? Yes, their life changed. But my life changed. And that's what we're talking about, the gift that we can offer you to come out and help in any way you can with Habitat. So, the challenge. Again, we need your heart, we need your hands, we need your passion and compassion. And I leave you with 3 things that can direct that. First, remember to do your homework, but also remember that passion sells. Let your passion show. Make a difference, change the world. Habitat's the Crazies motto: let your heart tell your hands what to do, and the world will change. I ask you to do that. Listen to your heart. And finally, I'll ask you to aspire to inspire before you expire. I promise you, if you take those 3 things to heart, not only will the world around you change, and not only will your community change, but you will never be the same. Thank you. And I can stretch and tell the story.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Wow. So I guess everyone listening understands why I called him a year ago, to make sure he could join us on Giving Tuesday and to speak. Tom, thank you for those great stories. Thank you for being such an inspiration to more people than you can possibly imagine. At our Blitz build a year and a half ago, we had well over 300 volunteers. Many of those were Appalachian State students. And that's just one of the Blitz builds that Tom Gertie and his Road Trip Crazies have inspired. We're going to take a short break, but I wanted to remind you all that as you're watching the slideshow during this break, you can have a glimpse of exactly what happened during that Blitz build. And you can see these slides that Carl Moore has helped put together in Flightless Bird Photography. And you can see what happened over that weekend and what a great time it was. And we weren't able to do that this year, but we know how quickly time flies, and we're going to be able to do that again. But I wanted to remind you once again, because after all, this is my job, to go to our website, wataugahabitat.org, and view our auction site and come back to us. We're going to take maybe a 20-minute break. We'll be back around 7:40 to join you again. And we have quite a treat in store for you when we come back at 7:40. You're going to meet one of the volunteers that Tom Gertie inspired. So grab yourself a drink, some snacks, check out our auction, or just give a nice donation. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here at 7:40.
Part of me, I was down and out, and nothing seemed to come my way. Here I go, this time I let it go. I never listen to what others say. So come and see, no matter what I do, head first into this hurricane. Yes, I know, head high, let it go, but it hits me like the pouring rain. was all alone on a one-way track, nothing ahead and there was no way back. So I tried, yes I tried, you can go run and hide when your wall begins to crack. It's pretty clear when we're standing here, so what am I supposed to do? I'm at ease, baby, please let go, have no fear, cause I'm head over heels with you. I said, whoa, can't seem to fight this feeling, and no matter what you call it, I only know that I got it bad. No, can't stop it if I want it, and no matter what you call it, I only know that I got it good. I felt it from the start, while picking up the pieces from a broken heart. Here I stand once again, with my heart in the palm of my hand. And no matter what you call it, I only know that I got it bad. No, can't stop it if I want it, and no matter what you call it, got it bad. No, and no matter what you call it, I only know that I got it good. Yeah, that I got it. Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it.
I know I shouldn't be calling, I should be playing it cool, but that ain't me. 'Cause I want to know how you're feeling, to know what you're doing right now, and how bad can that be? No, I think you're liking all the attention I'm paying you, and you just got me jumping through hoops. But I really don't care, man. I see through all of that. That's just your heart going loop-de-loop. Crazy good, crazy good. That's how our love's gonna be. Crazy good,
It's okay that you're feeling blue, 'cause I'm here to stay. I know there's a way, 'cause if I'm being true, I must say that I know what you're going through. All the funny stuff that's going through your head now. I know it's hard to shake off, but trust me now that you will look back on it all with a smile now. Wondering why it took you so long. Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never get used to it. It goes on, it goes down, but the sun is up. It's no time to ponder in the shade. Come out, come out. The sun is so bright now. Oh, it breaks my heart to see you hiding there in the shade. But I know there's a way. If you take my hand now, let me show you another place. All the funny stuff that's going through your head now. I know it's hard to shake off, but trust me now. You look back on it all with a smile now. Wondering why it took you so long. Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never get used to it. It goes on, it goes down, but the sun is up. No time to ponder in the shade. Come out, oh, I know you get through it, 'cause you've been hiding in the shade for too long. Oh, don't have to thank me now, 'cause I'm just glad to see you up on your feet, and that you're moving in closer to me. I see you walk out of the shade. Oh yeah, came out. Ooh, it's in the past now. Oh yeah. 'cause I can see it in your eyes. Oh yeah, but there is no need for sorrow, 'cause I will be with you every second of my life. Sometimes it's just another day to get through, but it's not easy when you're blind from the truth. Oh, darling, let me be your mountain, 'cause it is my goal. Oh, I wanna be with you every second I got. Ooh, I got. Gonna make it alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Even if you're down under the ocean floor, yeah, I'm gonna make it alright. Ooh, baby, don't cry. 'Cause there's always a tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, and if I could fly, yeah, I would be with you every second of my life. I've heard the rumor, I've heard the talk on the town. They say you're alone now. They say that you ain't sound, but I don't believe any of that. I've got a whole nother view. Yeah, I think there's a treasure waiting for someone to prove himself worthy or true. Yeah, like a dandelion, my love still grows for you. Like a dandelion,
Hello, friends. Well, we're back again for the 9th annual Blueprints and Bow Ties. Thank you for staying with us, and I thank you so much for bidding on those auction items and those very generous donations. Well, like I said before the break, we have a great treat in store for you. You've heard Tom Gertie speak about the Habitat Road Trip Crazies, and now I would like to invite Mackenzie Millett to speak, one of those volunteers that Tom Gertie inspired. So welcome, Mackenzie. Mackenzie is a sophomore at App State University. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Allison said, I'm Mackenzie Millett, and it is my great pleasure to speak with you tonight about the partnership between App Builds a Home and Watauga County Habitat for Humanity. To give you a little bit of background on myself, I'm a second-year honors student at Appalachian, originally from Amelia Island, Florida, and I'm currently one of the student leaders for App Builds a Home. Service work and connecting with people have always been a huge part of my life, and being able to bring those two things together in such an impactful way has been life-changing. My godmother, Janine, who has worked with Habitat in Canada for many years, has been my inspiration since I was a kid, and is one of the reasons I stand before you today. For those who may be unfamiliar with the project, App Builds a Home is an Appalachian State, university-wide initiative with students, faculty, staff, and alumni working in coordination with Watauga County Habitat for Humanity to help build a home for a local family. We are currently in the second year of this incredible partnership. Last year, as an excited and eager first-year student ready to get involved, I was looking for the opportunity to volunteer with Habitat, give back to the community, and work with my fellow students. When an email detailing the Blitz build landed in my inbox, I thought, well, why not? Now, I can't say I often get up at 6 in the morning for anything, much less to help build a home. But I can tell you that through the haze of my sleepiness, the atmosphere at the build site was electric and awe-inspiring, to say the least. The Crazies had already been working since the first sight of dawn, and the student volunteers were just beginning to arrive. In that moment, it didn't matter how early it was. It didn't matter that I didn't know a soul there. And it didn't matter that I had never before in my life picked up a hammer. What mattered was that we had all individually decided that we needed to get out of bed, put on our work shoes, pick up a hammer, maybe for the first time in our lives, and be there that morning. Collectively, we had all come together to help build the Barkers their new home. Many of my friends asked why I would choose to volunteer for over 8 hours on a Sunday, and this is what I told them. I did it because the home that Nathan and Callie now get to grow up in has changed the course of their lives. Think, if you had grown up in a home other than your childhood home, how would that have changed who you are today? I did it because knowing that you have a safe and affordable roof over your head gives you peace of mind, although it's not a luxury we all get to have, and it's something I think many of us take for granted. I did it because knowing that you helped paint the siding on that house, or you helped nail the roof in place, is an indescribable feeling. It's about knowing that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. I did it to give back to the Boone community, which gives so much to the university and its students. And I did it to lead by example, to show others that the only way you are ever going to change the world is by putting in the work. Every day, App Builds a Home and Habitat for Humanity work to change lives and make this world a better place. When Misty Mayfield, the first person who thought Appalachian could build Habitat homes and who inspires and supports me every day, invited me to a planning team meeting a couple weeks after the Blitz build, I was already sold. Since then, I've worked alongside my fellow classmates to move the project forward. This year, we had the great opportunity to partner with one of Appalachian's own staff members, Sheila Potter. Seeing the excitement and gratitude she holds is all I need to know that we are changing the world one home at a time. App Builds a Home gives students the amazing opportunity to start volunteering with Habitat at a young age. As a worldwide organization, we'll be able to carry our experience to other Habitat affiliates throughout our lifetime. Right now, our student Give Back, Give Thanks letter writing campaign is going on. Student groups from across campus are helping App Builds a Home fundraise for Sheila's house by writing letters or sending emails to family and friends asking them to donate. A generous Habitat donor has offered a dollar-for-dollar match up to $5,000, and thus far, the students of Appalachian have raised just over $3,000. App Builds a Home has been one of the most worthwhile, extraordinary projects I've ever been a part of. It's shown me to step up to be a leader, to put in the hard work, and to be outspoken. But it has also shown me to step back and be thankful for all that I have. I can't thank you all enough for giving me your time, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Mackenzie. What a treat to have someone like Mackenzie and the students at App State involved in our program has just meant the world to us. So I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. We still have till 8 o'clock to go. What time is it, Carl?
7:46.
7:46. So just to remind you all, the online auction will end at 8 o'clock. So don't forget to go bid on all those great items that you really, want, of course. I mean, there's a overnight at the Inn at Ragged Gardens in Blowing Rock with one of those awesome dinners from the bestseller, and you can get that for $330 right now, so I'd go bid on that. Or how about a week in Montana? I think the bid's at $1,900, and that's worth twice that. So be sure to check out all the great auction items. So I wanted to, again, thank you all and thank our sponsors. But I wanted to invite Tom Gertie up one more time because he's always got a great story to tell. So come on up, Tom, and thank you so much.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stories out there, but one of my favorites, and I've told you some pretty heart-wrenching stories and some moving stories, but I want to tell you one that hopefully will make you laugh enough to add another zero to your donation. And if I can really make you laugh hard, promise me that you'll do that. Just one more zero. It's nothing but a zero when you add it to the end of a list of numbers. Anyway, I was lucky enough to be invited to participate in a program called Hollywood for Habitat out in LA. It was a friend of mine who had some success in LA, headed it up, and he was trying to get the entertainment industry involved in Habitat, not as a photo op, but actually learn about Habitat and actually work on the sites. So I was out there building a house. There was a 20-house build, and I realized after about the third day I didn't take any pictures of the sites. So I ran to the car, got a camera, and went back, and I came upon Robin Williams. We had just finished working, and he was doing an interview. He was about 2 houses over from the one I was working on. And of course, Robin Williams was doing an interview with this young reporter, and every question she asked, he went in about 100 different directions, not even getting close to answering it. Well, finished his interview, and there were about 40 people hanging out, and he was being very gracious, and he was coming around, he was signing autographs and taking pictures with people, so I couldn't resist. I went over and grabbed a piece of cardboard off a nail box, stood there with a pen in hand, and as Robin Williams got up to me, I said, "How about an autograph?" And he said, "Sure." And I said, "Who should I make it out to?" And for 2 seconds, Robin Williams froze. For 2 seconds, I felt like I was Leonardo DiCaprio on the front of the Titanic. I was king of the world. Well, he caught himself, and he was kind of short. He looked up at me and said, "Clarence." So I wrote, "To Clarence, love, Tom," handed it to him and walked away. And as I walked away, Robin Williams turned to the crowd and shook the cardboard and said, "I got Tom's autograph." It was a moment that couldn't have been scripted, but it was one of those that I'll always remember about working with Habitat. Now remember, where Allison, are you going to come back and visit me? Or no, Alex is coming back. Remember, if that made you laugh, you'd agreed to put one more zero on the end of your donation. That's all we're asking. That's not a lot. We're asking you to add zero to the right end of the number. And if we can do that, this group in Boone can continue to move the world forward. Thank you.
Hello again. I am the person that is supposed to come out and send everybody off and I have 14 minutes to do that, or 10 minutes. But I'm not going to subject you to that because you've heard me speak already once today. But this has been a big success. Allison's tallying up numbers. Oh, and I've been informed that we have hit our goal of $25,000.
We're at $26,050 right now.
$26,050. So thank you, everybody. Everybody that made this happen and everybody that worked so hard to help do what we do and get people in affordable housing. And it takes an ocean. Is that what it is? It takes a lot of people. How about that? So we really appreciate it. Thanks to Mackenzie, Tom for coming down in the snow, for everybody that has just helped so much. So we appreciate it. And I'm just going to go ahead and say good night. And thank you. Did I cut my mic on?
just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you, you're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah, I'll be there. Your heartache, it kills me, but your loving, it thrills me. I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope. Yeah, yeah. I'll be there. Ooh, I'll be there. And when I'm at home, I got no one to hold. Won't you tell me I'll be there? If my mind is reeling from the stress that I'm feeling, I need you. I'll be there. I just need your love, and I long for your touch. Won't you tell me I'll be there? Your loneliness kills me, but your loving